And by Kinin Monozo, Ewuruchi Tata Bugabo 18th of December 2023, Bo Bossy Monday, I not buy a holiday. Sit at home for the release of Mazin Nandikano on Indu. Now, because today, I would find Jamaica will be a near one Basenkato Nanya. When you're not Funira Buma Ze Abaribe, it's not Abaribe in Naya. Bo Senator from Abia State. Again, when I put on an update, Obana Bo Bastamaki Fair and a many Makamuro and the Cannibal Gessidima. Already 4 bar on 48 hours after Supreme Court denies Mazen Namdekanos for his release. Again, Cham Kosim Nanopata, Egesia be fair. He dropped what I comment again on the comment shop below the Kempa. All right, over to you, sir.
See a situation where in the same country there are bifurcated treatments for the same citizens. And so, if you're from the southeast, first, you're denied access to national resources. Secondly, the southeast is a zone that is under siege by all the security formations in this country.
Well, the reason they give is that the solution that IPOB has tried to implement was to secede.
And no, I'm coming. The siege was there before IPOB. From any time that you can go back from the end of the Civil War till today, if you go from the town of Onitsha to Owerri and go from the town of Owerri to Aba, you will get not less than 140 police checkpoints. Every 1 kilometer there's a police checkpoint. What do? They're not checking for security. They are simply extorting money from commuters on the road, from bus drivers, KK drivers, almost. People pay to be posted to the southeast. And you leave the southeast and you're driving all the way to the rest of the country. You don't see the same type of intense policing, let's put it that way. So the question you will ask yourself is, why are we different? Or why are we treated differently? That happened long time before the question of IPOB came. They didn't bring people because of IPOB. It is the fact that all these things had happened, that there was a deliberate policy to cripple all the ports in the southeast region, Port Harcourt, Calabar, Warri, all those ones. None of them is working. You will have to take everything to Lagos. And so you're an importer in Onitsha. You must go to Lagos. The shortest one to you is Warri, actually, before even Port Harcourt, all those ones. Why? You can't have a ship pass through there. Why? No dredging. Why is there no dredging? Federal government policy, no contracts for it. So you ask yourself, if this is like this way, then that means that there is a deliberate policy to keep us down or something. And so, what is the reaction? 2 ways. You appeal or you fight. And so, you have 2 sets of people in the southeast now. Those who want to, let's continue talking, let's see how we can resolve this issue. And then those who say, no, we're already down and out. What else does it take? Let us all die. The federal government just turns a blind eye. And I continue to say, and I have sat on the floor of the Senate and I've said it, why has this federal government not ever opened their mouth to say that the herdsmen are terrorists? Why? Why would this federal government not ever agree that all those people who are carrying AK-47s are killing people are terrorists? Yet, it was so easy to quickly go to court to get an injunction and declare IPOB terrorists. That means that in the mindset of those who are running this country today, they see some people as their enemies. They have not come out of the civil war. 50-something years later, they are still fighting the civil war. And so what they do today is that they come and call us. I'm a politician. I'm one of those who are seen as, and say, oh, don't worry. If you just be with us, we will make you president. And they think they are talking to fools. And they tell us, oh, don't worry. This is time for Igbo president. No Igbo man wants a president. What we want is that you restructure this country so that me and you, Ladi, we are seen as citizens. So that if I carry an AK-47, you jail me. It's not if I carry a flag, you jail me, and then I carry an AK-47, you say, leave him, he's our brother coming from Burkina Faso. How can that be?
But you haven't touched on what I said.
And what is that?
About IPOB.
I have touched on IPOB, and I've told you the underpilling.
No, why do they think that you are now part of the problem?
The reason really, the reason really is that they look at me, they look at Ekperemadu, they look at all of us, and they say, but you people are sitting down there. Because there are also young people who believe that you should do the fight, and not that there are other ways of engaging in this. We are not as young as they are. Most of us have crossed 60, and so we believe that you should talk. Quite all right. So you could understand their frustration, because what they will feel is that, I mean, you have talked for too long at every point, you know, and they will tell them, no, understand it. 4 years is not an eternity. So we will have to continue to do these engagements, let me put it that way.
Daalụ nne nọ onwe ife Igbo ọma na-ege ntị, anyị jikwa yara na-ekenekwu unu ọfụma ka unu si gee ife Sentor Abaribe enyi nna ya gasịrị n'iru akwụkwọ ebe ọ na-ekwugasị okwu na-arụtagasị aka dị iche iche. Anyị jikwa yara na-asị unu daalụ nne nụ ka unu sikwa wee na-esonyere anyị anyị na-eme maka sonye nụrụ si ma ege ya nkọrọ nwanne ya ya bụ ife okwu n'iru akwụkwọ kwugasị maka checkpoint and ihe kpatara insecurity ji dị na Eastern Region na ọbụla dị ndị IPOB bidoro ya that ọ dịgo oge gboo, oge before the war unu gere ya n'iru akwụkwọ a ọ lụtagasị aka na-ekwe maka checkpoint dịgasị ebe niile na enwere ike ịgba one post gap before another checkpoint. So na ihe niile a bụ ife na-ebute n'obodo adịlọ mma na ọbụla ndị gịnị ndị IPOB. So nsị dịka ịnọ ya bụ ife gị bụ onye na-ege ntị ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasa maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile ọ na-anọdagasị aka na-ekwu dị iche iche ka ife nwere ike ikwu n'ụdị nke gị gbasa maka ya. Ekebarụ ka drọpụọla ya na tata bụ ụbọchị nke a na-akpọ 18th of December nke bụ holiday n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24 dịka o si wee dị. Anyị ga-ejerapụ n'oge ugbu a, mana ife ọzọ anyị na-ayọ unu bụ dịka ige ya bụ ife kebarụ ka drọpụọla anyị kọmentị gị on the comment section bido dịka ị na-esonyere anyị. Anyị sị na Chukwu nke abịa ga nọrọ niile n'ofu n'ofu otu anyị kwuru otu akwa ya dịrị ise. Thank you and stay tuned at Eastern News 24 ka emesịa ụmụnne m.